We're going to have a couple speakers here before we head out, and then we'll have at least one speaker at each of the stops as we go. And then we're ending up down at Saturday Market. Live music from Love Bomb Go-Go and Andy Harrison. We got hundreds of pounds of organic food down there for you. It's going to be awesome, so make sure you stick around to the end. Yeah! Jimmy, you want to come on up? We got Jimmy from the Portland Peace Team here.
Hello, thank you. And yes, I'm Jimmy. I'm with the Portland Peace Team. I'd like to extend an invitation to all of you to be part of the Peace Team today. This is a non-violent event, and our purpose here today is to assist just simply in de-escalating situations. That's all we're interested in doing today. We're not going to tell you not to do something. All we're going to do is try to de-escalate. We don't have any weapons on us. And I want to just say one thing. A lot of times people like to call us the peace police and this type of thing. I want to spell out to you the difference between us and the Portland Police. It's very simple. The Portland Police are here to take away your power. Yeah. We are here to assist you in keeping hold of your power. There you go. Thank you.
Hey, it's Mato Waksapi. I'm Lakota of Blackfoot, Potawatomi. I've been working on a project to protect the wolf. For the last couple years, we've been working on this project and it's been effective. We stopped the wolf hunt for 10 days across all of Turtle Island. And just this year, we returned the wolf to protection status in Wyoming. This was done by an indigenous-led movement because the wolf is sacred to us. It's in all of our stories. It represents family. And what's going on with all these different movements is, I don't know, if you're doing it right, you've confronted your own family, and probably most of them have rejected you. If you haven't confronted your own family, you're not doing it right. So we need to be each other's family. That's what I'm getting at here. We need to stop the anger, the jealousy, the hate. If you're having problems with other organizers, maybe you don't support them, maybe you need to take a look at yourself if you're being jealous. If you have an ego, whether it be narcissism or inferiority complex, either way, just check that. Put that aside. We gotta be family.
Amen. Extrajudicial executions that are going on the street in this country. None of us should stand for that. Everybody needs to say something about this. Yes. There's no effing way this is right. I don't know how many eyewitnesses it takes to defeat the one testimony of a cop, but it should be one. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Aaron Marcus, and I'm the director for a new political action committee called Safer Oregon PAC. Right now, we're working to reduce police violence against people's dogs, because dogs are family too, right? But what we're really pushing for in this 2016 election, which we're going to hope to get to the House floor before we put it to the voters, we're going to be putting out Owen's Law for a Safer Oregon. Now, one of the ways that government controls us is by controlling our children, because we'll do anything to keep in line for our children's sake. Anybody here ever hear of DHS, CPS? Yeah. Now, one of the big fundamental problems with DHS is what happened when they passed the Adoption and Safe Families Act. They decided, well, hey, we're going to name the case against the parents actually in the matter of the kid. Let's move it to a juvenile court here. About the same time, a Supreme Court case went through called McKeever versus Pennsylvania. A guy sued the United States, or the state of Pennsylvania in federal court, to find out if it was legal for them to convict a son of murder without giving him a jury. And the federal government ruled that because he was a juvenile, he didn't have the right to a jury. So since those two things happened, they've been taking parents into court, railroading the hell out of them. If they can't find something, they'll send them to a bogus psychologist, make up some personality disorder, run it out 15 months, and adopt their kid. Most parents don't get their kids back, and right now there's adoption incentive programs where the state doesn't have an incentive to give the kids back to the parents or the grandparents. They're taking our kids and using them as financial tools to funnel money into the middle class, because that seems to be where their voter base comes from and their donations and their support through the middle class unions. So people outside of the two-party system, they're being targeted, they're being attacked, they're losing their kids. What Owen's Law seeks to do is reject McKeever versus Pennsylvania, because the truth of the matter is that DHS, when they target a parent, they make accusations against the parent. They can call it about the kid all they want, but they're trying to take out the parent. Well, the 7th and 14th Amendments of the U.S. Constitution and Section 16 of the Oregon Constitution says that we have the right to a jury in these cases, in any civil matter, just as anybody facing a criminal court. Well, the Supreme Court of the state of Oregon, the appellate court, and even the United States Supreme Court, they've been dodging this issue because review is not a right to the Supreme Court, but a privilege. So rather than answer the question, they've been just running us straight over. What Owen's Law for a Safer Oregon is going to do, it's going to aim to put a constitutional amendment in the Oregon Constitution that will give parents the right to a jury from beginning to end in all of these DHS cases, so the people can decide if these parents are really bad parents or being targeted. The people can decide whether or not they're only being targeted because of the age of their child and the child's an adoptive resource and they want the incentive. They can decide what services are necessary rather than just being given a nonstop, continuous string of services hoping the parents give up and then saying, oops, 15 out of 22 months is up, we're going to adopt your kid. Sorry, we think you're a good parent, but you're screwed, we want him. Owen's Law is going to move for 2016, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Owen Riley's Law.
This is a protest, but I want to remind you that it's a protest about the lack of respect, empathy, and love. Today, we are here about respect, empathy, and love because the word revolution has the word love inside it, right? Yeah. So this is about love. This is about respect. And this is about empathy. Empathy is one of the most important things that we can perceive as human beings. And I want to remind you of that today, especially during this protest. Empathy matters.
That's right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The post office was told that it needed to run like a business and make a profit. And then they did that, and they rearranged their business model and started making an operating profit. And in 2006, they were told they had to fund 75 years of health retirement benefits in a 10-year window. Now they're not making money. Now they're making cuts. Now we've already faced 141 plant and distribution center closures. 82 or more are on the way, including in Oregon, Springfield, Bend, and Pendleton, in Washington State, Seattle, Tacoma, and Wenatchee. It's just another scam that we're all familiar with of 1% grabbing something and trying to make a profit with it.
We are all in this together. We have so many different perspectives, so many different movements, and we really need to we are here together, and we just need to remember to have that equal respect and peace and love for all. Yeah. And I'm also here to speak just from my heart and from the wisdom of my body, and to also speak from the power of my voice as a young woman, and to represent the voice for all the powerful women that are also a part of this movement, because we need more of women's voices, because we have helped every movement on the planet in history, and yet we are always pushed to the back. So I just want to say to everyone that we all must be equal. We are all powerful. Women are powerful, men are powerful, children are powerful. We must listen to all voices. The planet is in the state it is in today because we have squashed watched, destroyed, raped, hurt, beaten, and abused all of the women on this planet. And it has brought destruction to us all. It is time for the divine feminine to rise and to balance out all of the insanity, all of the evil on this planet. We are here to rise and to heal and to assist. And I just want to say to all of you, we are here and we are making it happen. Thank you.
Hey, boys and girls! My name's Frogman PDX, or Frogman, Froggy. There's a lot of beautiful people out here. I agree with everything all these speakers have said. There's a lot of great causes here that we can be united behind. I think one of those that ties into a lot of the issues we're facing today would be separation of corporation and state. The corporate power over our government is leading to the numerous for-profit wars that are happening, the destruction of our environment, increased poverty, you name it, the goddamn wolves. So I think we need to end this corruption that's happening in our government. I think we can all agree on that. Shit, 92 would have passed if fucking Monsanto wasn't all up in our business. So I don't know exactly how to go about that, but we all have a piece of that knowledge of how to make that happen. Somebody could be a lawyer. Somebody could have experience writing laws. The rest of us could just be pissed off. So let's just keep that in mind. Separation of corporation and state. Let's spread the word. The militarization of our police force leading to all these killings, the abuse of power, it can all be traced back. The privatization of our postal service that the speaker a couple moments ago mentioned. So separation of corporation and state is really a big kick in the balls to the powers that be right now. Let's keep that in mind. I love you